Welcome to the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's Game 5. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on Toronto. Taking a look at Toronto. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening, Greg. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jackson is out there with Jody Meeks. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Andrew Nicholson. And it's Morris in at the 3 spot. Jackson kicks to Meeks. Back to Jackson. Drummond working against Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. That's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lowry against Jackson. There's Freak. A 3-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Jackson kicks to Nicholson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. On defense, Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And in that game, guys, their 3-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
And here's Jackson following the 3-pointer by Freak. 6 to shoot. Jackson kicks to Morris. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. And a wide-open look for Freak. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Meeks passes to Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Raptors with the lead. Freak kicks to Patterson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Lowry against Jackson. To the paint, Drummond. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Now here's Freak. He has 5. Again, Toronto.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jackson dishes to Drummond. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. They set the screen. Valanciunas with a screen on Morris. Here's Freak. And again, it's Toronto converting.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Jackson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Off the screen. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Stan Van Gundy. I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, there will be any other result. Certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
Thanks again, Doris. And he gets it to go.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Fifth, Andre Drummond.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Splitter comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Sessions kicks to Drummond. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now Sessions, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Harris kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond in the post, covered by Biyombo. Sessions passes to Johnson. And there's the feed to Sessions. Harris setting the pick for Sessions. Harris, right side. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the night. Here's Freak. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention. Here for the Raptors, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Biyombo. Freak comes in, and it's Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Then for the Pistons, Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Jody Meeks comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Sessions. Freak in at shooting guard. Patrick Patterson is out there with Splitter. Then there's Lowry, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the five in the game for Toronto.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Patterson, the screen. Here's Freak. Pass to Patterson. Here's Splitter. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way. 9 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Meeks got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. They set the pick. A wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry against Jackson. The dish to Drummond. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Passes it to Freak. There's the triple. Patterson, the screen. Rosen dishes to Freak. The three. Cannot hit. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
There's the three. And it's Freak missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Jackson kicks to Harris. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Freak. He got it up. And it goes at the buzzer.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
No explanation, no excuses, no hesitation, no fear.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway.
Really an extraordinary game for DeRozan. 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Jody Meeks out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Morris in at the free slot. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons looked really strong. He ended with 17 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. That was a fantastic game from him in a big win in Game 4. Let's see in Game 5 if he can continue.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
DeRozan in the corner. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Yambo, he's checked in for Patterson. Screened by Valanciunas. But they'll get another chance. DeRozan passes to Freak. The long distance three is good. Freak's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Raptors. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Dead-eye shooter. These guys have knocked down a... Rosen.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And the Pistons making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Down low, here's Morris. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Lowry dishes to Freak. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Freak. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down. little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Powell, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Some fantastic numbers here for Freak. He has 17 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Pistons trail by 13. Morris outside. And Caldwell Pope, now it's out the key. Pass to Morris. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Langston Galloway's checked in for Freak. Group in now for the Raptors. Splitters checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Patterson comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And Freak subbed in for Corey Joseph. Detroit also making some changes. Tobias Harris comes in for Aaron Baines. And it's Johnson in for Marcus Morris. Here's Freak. And that one is stuffed right through.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And Sessions kicks to Caldwell Pope. And Splitter pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Splitter sets a screen for Freak. Dishes to Splitter. He's got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Splitter's got his first points in this one. Pistons trail by 19. There's 18. Seconds left in the third quarter. Harris kicks to Johnson. Back to Harris. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right iron.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a digit deficit. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference. The Pistons shooting for the game at 42%. Freak, he's in at the point. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Meeks. Here's Freak. Detroit with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Jackson drives in, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pistons. Here's Freak. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to DeRozan. Out left to the wing. Here's Freak. Got a piece of it. Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Meeks. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
There's a good screen.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Stolen by Jackson. Now Detroit moving it up. Ball going up court. Harris misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Screened by Valanciunas. Freak passes to Biyombo. Shoots from 14. No good from Valanciunas.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Kept alive. Here's Nicholson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Freak. That three off the mark.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Morris outside. 13 feet away. Detroit, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 13. Here's the screen. Here's Freak. Sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got 24.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
I want everyone here in the Air Canada Center to get it up and cheer on your dance pack.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jackson with it. Out defended by Freak. Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's 13 points here for Drummond.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Pistons trail by 16. Jackson has the open look. Hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Freak with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The drive by Jackson. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Fires the three. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson with it. Lowry picks him up. Jackson kicks to Drummond. He dishes it to Meeks. On the wing, Jackson. Lowry covering. Clock at 4. Nicholson's shot is off.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And the Raptors making a change here. Patterson's checked in.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Raptors.
Clark, free throws were a big factor in this one.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to get to the line, Kevin, but the other half of that is you got to convert, and they did that.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Freak.
Looking at the game for Meeks, he has 11 points and a steal. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Freak sets a screen for Lowry. Feeds it to Freak. Takes a three. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Freak.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Good. The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
There's the pick. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
No good on that one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so Toronto takes this one. But
Yes, guys, I'm here with Kyle.
The 2K Sports postgame show.